features of monopolistic markets, and then I will go in detail explaining about this. See, here in monopolistic markets, there will be large number of sellers. As we have seen this feature in perfect competition. No? So in the same manner, here large number of sellers will be there and large number of buyers are existing. So this feature is belonging to perfect competition. And product differentiation, this is the special feature of monopolistic markets. So they are going to differentiate their product. Free entry and exit of forms, this is the feature of perfect competition which is added to this monopolistic market. I am giving you the comparison. And there is no price competition in this monopolistic market because they are completely product is different. No? So there won't be any price competition among the sellers. And there will be selling cost that will be added to this to the cost of production. Selling cost means to sell the product they need to differentiate their product they need to advertise. No, so that is included here as selling cost. And there is lack of perfect knowledge. So these people, the sellers as well as the buyers, will not have perfect knowledge as we are having in perfect competitive market. And it is less mobility. And there will be more elastic demand if there is change in the price. And these people are price makers. Price makers. Price maker is the feature of monopoly market, right? The same market, same feature will be applicable here. So all this, that is how the combination of perfect competition market and monopoly market was added to this, and special some features are added to the monopolistic market, like price discrimination, product differentiation, selling costs. All these are the special features which was added to the monopolistic market. So let us see in detail about all these monopolistic market features. Large number of sellers means you know that there will be more number of sellers selling the same product, as we have seen in the previous example, no? Like soaps and detergents example, there are more number of sellers available, no? But their market share is up to a small part of market share will be holded by those sellers, in which they are going to attract the customers. Why today more disturbance in the network? And how these sellers are going to exist in the market means by differentiating their product from the other sellers. So they will bring special qualities in their product, and they will create their own market. They know their own customers. Those customers will be attracted to the product, and that will be the market for that seller. So this this is making means due to this product differentiation, they are not having a perfect substitute in the market because their quality is different. No, we cannot have substitute product. So due to which customers will be attracted to their product. So by which he can raise the product's price. The seller can raise the product's price, and he need not worry that the customers leave their product, because they are attracted. They will be holding that particular product. So even though there are no close substitutes, what happens if the other seller, he is going to differentiate his product and he is going to give attraction to his product, or giving he is going to give special qualities to the customers. So automatically there is a chance of customers leaving our product to the other brands. So that disadvantage is there. So for that, always they must be very careful uh, to make their product qualitative and attractive to the customers, so that the customer will not leave his product to come to exist in the market. Okay. Next feature comes the free entry and exit of firms. Free entry means here any person, any seller can enter into the market and he can sell the product. He can produce it and he can sell the product. There won't be any restriction. If your product is good, customers will be attracted to you. You will exist in the market. Otherwise, uh, if product is not attracted by the customers automatically, if no customers means he needs to leave the market, no. So that means he has to close his business. So that freely can exit the market. No restrictions will be there. If you are not earning profits, you can leave. And next feature comes non price competition. Why non price competition? We are saying, yeah, because the sellers are going to compete on they are going to compete on factors. Factors means what they are using, factors of production, labor, capital, raw material. Based on that only they are going to fix the price of the product, but they are not going to look after the competitors price. And along with this, to attract the customers, they have to give more advertisement. Advertising is given here importance, and they need to develop their product frequently to hold the customers, existing customers, and to attract the new customers. And they have to utilize the better distribution channels. Distribution channels mean to sell the product like wholesaler, retailers, etc. They have to select the proper channel where the product should be sold. And after sale services they have to provide. So all these should be included in the price itself. They cannot separately charge for all these things, because after sale services, if free sale service is provided, so customers will be attracted to their product, no? So that like that they have to provide the sale services also, after sale services also. So automatically that makes the customers to purchase the product. In this manner, they are going to hold the customers and attract the customers. But the competitor, whatever he is going to provide, that at what price he is going to sell the product, that won't affect the price fixation of the seller here in monopolistic market. And the next feature of this monopolistic market is selling cost. Selling cost includes advertising. Advertising is the main feature, we can say that here, which is included in the selling cost. So to promote this, to promote your products, you are going to advertise with different ways, different channels you can use to advertise your product. All those expenditures you have to include. And you are going to maximize your profits if you are going to reduce this selling cost only. If you go on increasing selling cost, it may not fetch you more profits, because your price frequently, if you are going to increase your price, that may make the customers to leave your product, no. So instead of always bringing increasing price of the product, so you control the selling costs also. Of course, we need to attract the customers, but more than what it is required, if you are going to spend on selling cost, that will be an disadvantage to the monopolistic seller. And lack of perfect knowledge for both the buyers and sellers. They don't know what is the exact what it is going to happen in the market, because there are more number of products already. Existing products will be there. If you are a new seller in the market, then you cannot understand what is the close substitute of your product. And even the existing seller, he cannot understand that what the new seller is going to bring into the market, and to what extent the new seller's product is going to affect the sales of the product. So like that, perfect knowledge will not be there by the sellers. And even for buyers, if they are attracted to one product, even though new product enters into the market, they don't have knowledge to what extent that product is going to be different from in case of quality, price, etc. So that knowledge will be to gain that knowledge, it will take certain time. So that perfect knowledge will not be there for both these buyers and the sellers. And less mobility is another feature of this monopolistic market. So like factors of production, what are the factors of production that are required here? Factors of production means raw material, labor, etc. You cannot easily move from one area to the other area. So like that, it may happen sometimes. For example, if you take, you are a hairdresser, your business is very good, but finding out the labor for that product, if you are having more demand, and if you want a person to serve your hairdressing unit, so it will be very difficult to get the skilled person, isn't it? So like that, less mobility will be there. If you want to attract the customer with the same skills of you, persons will not be available. So all this labor is one of the factors of production which you cannot bring them to the required source. So like that is the one of the feature that will be an disadvantage to the sellers. But still, if it is if you are able to move them, so it will be well and good. And more elastic demand will be there in case of monopolistic sellers, because a slight change in the quality or slight change in the price will bring a drastic change in the sales of the product. So we can say that elastic demand is more. So if elastic demand is there, the seller should be very careful in all the cases. Providing at prices also, while bringing change in the price also, you must be very careful. Okay, so all these are the features that will make a market as a monopolistic market. Any doubts in understanding this?